Welcome to Blowing Solutions Wide Open, where we're talking about all things spiritual as well as creating new systems in the area of healthcare, finance, government, education, new environmental practices, and anything that helps the planet or helps humanity. My name is Addie Halkin. If you think that you have ideas or things to share in any of those areas, please feel free to email me at blowingsolutionswideopen@gmail.com or type the word guest in the comment section of this video, and I'd be happy to get back with you and potentially have you come on here and share with people what you know. Also, please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more content or you have an interest in getting alternative information out to more people. Today, I want to just go over just kind of a fun little exercise I found years ago. It was from a woman who she had a unique business. She called herself a five-element acupuncturist. Now, I don't know the first thing about acupuncture. That's not what this video is about. It was really the more five-element part of her career or what she was doing that kind of, stood out to me. And so this is one of those things that is kind of similar to astrology. And I like astrology. I think it's fun. I think we can learn a lot from it. But there's one thing with astrology that never quite set well with me. And that is that, when you go and you get your chart done or you look at your chart, it's basically determined by a few external things, such as where you were born, what day you were born, what time you were born. And so that kind of was always like, that's a little predetermined for me. And I feel like that there's not enough of the individual in that. And so I really prefer this. This is, where you look at the five elements and their qualities, and you can kind of determine what you resonate the best with. And then you kind of know what your actual element really is. We have all five of these elements within us. It's just that most of us tend to gravitate towards one more than the other or have like a personal expression that's more like one of the elements more than the other. So it's just a fun way to learn about yourself. And I'm going to go over these real quickly. Now, in astrology, there's only four elements. So this exercise has a fifth element, and the fifth element that is not in astrology is called wood. So when you're dealing with a person who is primarily a wood element, when they're in balance, they tend to be adventurous, outdoorsy, bold, extroverted, fun, daring, and those are their strong qualities. When they tend to go out of balance, they can be aggressive, obnoxious, overly loud, and inflexible. So those are the things for them to work on. Earth element type people, when they're in balance, they're social, they're nurturing, they're creative, they're good with material things, and they can tend to be easygoing. When they're imbalanced, they're needy, dependent, overly attached to material things. So those are the things they can work on. When you're dealing with a water element, they are imbalanced, they're flexible, they're emotionally calm, they're introverted, they're intuitive, and they're introspective. When they're out of balance, they are emotionally stagnant, they can be drowning in emotions, and they can be fear-based. Little kind of thing that I've noticed with waters is they're either, stagnant emotionally or it's like a tsunami. And it's just like, whoa, major amounts of emotions. Air type people. Now in astrology, it's called air. I have seen it in Chinese medicine, often referred to as metal. They're the same things. But when they're in balance, these people are structured, disciplined, logical, responsible, and they get a lot done quickly. When they're out of balance, they can be rigid, weepy, emotionally cold, and they tend to rely way too much on logic. And then finally, you've got your fire element type people. When they're balanced, they're joyful, they're free, they're risk takers, they're spiritual, they're fierce, and they can be the life of the party. When they're out of balance, they lack joy, they can be destructive, and they can be angry. So those are some of the basic qualities of the elements. I just think this is fun. You can determine where you're at. Nothing on the outside determines that. And, keep in mind that you can use this as a way to really embrace your strengths and kind of, like yourself and go, okay, that's why I am the way I am. And then the things that you're not so strong at, just remember there's billions of people in the world. There's many people that fall into each one of these categories. And so, delegate those things that are not your strengths, or if you really need to get stronger in a certain element, that's fine. But Variety is the spice of life. It's good that we don't all fall in the same category here. I'd love to hear what you think you are in the comments. Let me know. One of the reasons why I like this is that in my astrological chart, a lot of the really important positions or important signs, I fall in either air or water. But I can tell you when I read over this, I am not an air or a water. That's not my primary element. And so it's been fun to kind of learn about this and really determine where I know that I fall. And you can do the same thing. So anyway, hope you had fun with this. Everything is about liking ourselves more and learning how we can, maneuver better in this world. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think you are, and if you have any spiritual stories or you'd like to contribute to creating new systems on the planet, I'd love to hear about it. Email me at blowingsolutionswideopen@gmail.com, and I'll catch you on another video. Take care, guys.